What's up, little ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and I'm back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your little ass friends. On today's video, we will be covering Power Book 2 Ghost. This is part 3 of how it all end for Tariq St. Patrick, since this being the end of this particular spin-off. So this would, I'm pretty sure all of my viewers already know, this is the last season of Power Book 2 Ghost. So I just did a part, gonna do maybe a 3-part series, possibly even 4, but this is part 3 on, what I'm saying, what's the end game for him. And if you haven't seen parts 1 and 2, I advise you go ahead and take a look at those 2 first before listening to this one. But yeah, just for a quick little recap, part 1, I pretty much was talking about maybe he could end up getting killed, you feel me, by someone that he didn't see coming, similar to Ghost, since they got him, with a very similar attire of Ghost's final scene that we seen him in, and that person could potentially be someone very close to him, maybe even his sister Yaz. Or part 2, I touched on how Junior Valdez will find out could potentially find out through that flash drive that was given to him by Cooper Sachs that Ghost and Angela were his biological parents, which makes Junior Ghost first son. It would be Tariq. Means his oldest son would be Junior. And with that being said, that he probably would have some kind of, say so, or I mean, it depends on what the will says, but he may be able to inherit some of that money. And also, he probably would have a grudge against Tariq because Tariq is responsible for him losing both of his parents for the most part. And even if, Ghost and Angela don't turn out to be his parents, he still could hold a grudge against him for what he did, because he still was responsible somewhat to Angela being killed, because she was trying to help Tariq. If she never would have tried to help Tariq, she would have been still here today, more than likely. But yeah, so this is part 3 though. And part 3, the next one that I can see him going into, I can see him potentially going into politics. Because think about it, they had him dressed just like Ghost, you feel me? They even got the slogan similar to, I know you remember that image of season 3 of the original Power, where they were saying Ghost never died. You see that image of Ghost? For my hardcore Power fans, y'all know what image I'm talking about. They got a very similar image of Tariq, but it says like father, like son. So I think that they're pushing, letting you know that they're going to be very much alike. Are they saying that their stories are going to end the exact same too, or very similar? I don't know. But either way, we know when Ghost was the last image that we've seen of Ghost wearing the exact same, well, not the exact same suit, but it was a suit very similar in the exact same location in Club True. What was Ghost getting ready to do? He was getting ready to go become the lieutenant governor and get into politics, right? So it could be hinting that, like father, like son, Tariq will get into politics. And then keep in mind, Davis McLean told him in season 2 that, he could have he may make a potential good lawyer, or half decent lawyer. I can't remember exactly how he said it. But anyways, I know Tariq replied to him and said, nigga, we both know. it ain't no such thing as a decent lawyer or something like that, was a good lawyer, whatever it was. But anyways, they could be slightly hinting towards Tariq getting into politics. And if he does get into politics, then I can see the show transitioning over. Because if you remember, at the end of the original Power, they were first initially saying they were going to do 4 spinoffs. That was Ghost, Raising Kanan, Force, and Influence. It's supposed to have been a Power Book 5 Influence. But as far as I know, they were saying that the show was canceled. But perhaps they just decided to, just delay it, give Book 2 Ghost time to develop a little bit more and give a better story and put it in better position to, give us influence. Because I kind of felt like for me that they were building it up nicely on season 2 of Book 2 with Rashad, getting sweetly out of his seat that he was in, and he was trying to take it, and then they brought his brother Amon Tate, who came on as he's an officer, and he got promoted to private investigator or something like that. So I was like, okay, I see them building this up pretty nicely. They about to get ready to give us influence, but then I heard about it got canceled. But I think they just, it was delayed, and now they like, okay, it's the perfect time because, Tate's getting ready to have a congressional seat. He's about to become a congressman, right? I believe that's what he's getting ready to do. So, it'll be the perfect time for influence to come. And if influence does come, then perhaps Tariq will go on influence with Tate because they're both going to become politicians. Tate's already a politician, and maybe that's where Tariq will go. He's follow his father's footsteps and get into politics. But I honestly, me personally, I think if Tariq, they do go that angle, I think that kind of lowers the possibility that Ghost is still alive, in my opinion. Because if Tariq is going to be getting into politics and stuff like that, I just don't see what would be the storyline for Ghost to still be alive if Tariq is being a politician. I mean, obviously he's going to be a dirty politician because his powers, they can be a clean any damn thing. So I don't know. I just think there is a possibility that they could give that he could go into politics and they get into influence. Also, though, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in there because I'm gonna wrap up this the last part. So I am gonna do it into 3 parts, and I think that there's a possibility that they could just transition Book 2 over to Power Book 4 Force, because I'm pretty sure everyone that watches Power knows that. I know in my opinion it is, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people agree with me because I've talked to a lot of other Power fans. As of now, Power Book 4 is the weakest. It's the weakest spinoff. I'm sorry, but it is. Now, season 2 was a lot better than season 1, but still, it's the weakest one between Book 2 and Raising Kanan. So maybe they transition over. They put Tate over there, and throw Tariq over there, and then whoever is remaining after this season is done, they all combine it go over the force, or maybe some of them will go over the force and then another go over to a brand new spin. I just think that it's definitely a possibility that they can, because I think, especially if I'm right about Tasha being killed, then I think that's going to draw Tommy and Tariq closer, and maybe we can get a dynamic of, maybe another dynamic duo of Tariq and Tommy starting to work together. Who knows? But yeah, so I think politics and possibly a collaboration of book 4 Force could be the end game of where they're gonna go with Power Book 2. And also, if they do transition it over to Force, I think there's definitely a very, very high possibility that Ghost will return. Because now you got Ghost and Tommy, and now you had Tariq. Kind of like, they may go the route, kind of like Shaft. You know how they had the father and son, and then now Shaft, he had a, son, and now it's 3 of them. They may go that thing. So, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. That's pretty much what I got for y'all on this one. Do you think Tariq will go into politics? Or is it a possibility that he may just go over to Force? Let me know in the comments. But like always, be cool with me, fool with me. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your ugly friends. But until the next video,